Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to another edition of the Jeff Gerstmann Hall of Fame. I'm Jeff Gerstmann, here with you to talk about a game that has been on this list for a long time, and it kind of bumped up a couple spots in the queue based on a game that came out recently. That game is called Mile High Taxi. It's a flying taxi game. And while that game takes more of its cues from Sega's Crazy Taxi, the other game that really comes to mind for me, the game that was definitely on this list, is a game from 1984 called Space Taxi. And Space Taxi came out on the Commodore 64, and it kind of combines, I guess, some of the, like, it reminds me of Jumpman in some ways, in that it's a game with just a bunch of levels. And they're broken up into shifts and stuff. This is similar to how Jumpman was. But it's really a taxi game with Lunar Lander style physics and landing and everything else. And to me, this has got to be one of my top 5 C64 games. I don't even want to, we'll be here a long time if we really start breaking that list down, right? But this was a huge standout game for me. You know, the Commodore 64 had a lot of great arcade style games, but obviously being a computer, it was capable of a lot of role playing games and just a wide variety. So this comes from a company called Muse, which is also the company that published Castle Wolfenstein, not id Software's Wolfenstein 3D, the original Castle Wolfenstein, which I'm sure we'll be talking about in this space before too long. And that was a game by Silas Warner, and Silas Warner, I guess, did the music on this, but did not do the programming. A man named John Kutcher, I believe, is the name on Space Taxi. Space Taxi would get a weird sequel decades later by a different studio that I guess, probably contacted whoever owned the rights or the developer. It's like, hey, can we do this? And kind of did a thing that's not great. A couple of other games tried to clone the mechanics and the concept on the Amiga and some other platforms. But I think the original is still very much where it's at. It's been a long time since I played it, and the later levels of this game get pretty tricky. So how about we dive into it, and we'll give it a go. We'll hit this button. There's Space Taxi, and there's me ready to play Space Taxi. We're going to turn the volume up here. Let's see. Use the joystick to guide your taxi about each screen. The object is to pick up passengers when they appear on a pad and deliver them to the place they want to go. After you make all your deliveries for a screen, the force field will open at the top and allow you to move on to the next screen. Pretty simple stuff, right? So, and with some practice, you'll make it to the mystery screen. I have never made it to the mystery screen. Gosh, maybe we should go watch see if someone did a video. Okay, we're going to go with one cabbie. Apparently this was cracked by Exodus pick number of cabbies. What a mess. And so you can kind of break the levels up into these different shifts. Like this will be one set, that's another set, that's another set. This is all 3 sets strung together. And then if you want the levels randomly, you can do this. This is why I mentioned Jumpman, which is a game that does almost exactly this. All right, let's get into it. It's the morning. I just had a bowl of cereal, so let's start with our morning shift here. I'll turn it up a little bit. The speech is incredible. So, sort of like a Crazy Taxi, you've got a counter that goes down, and the one button on the Commodore 64 controller deploys our landing gear. And so also once you deploy your landing gear, you cannot move left or right. The left or right thrust no longer works. And so you kind of have to line yourself up, deploy the landing gear, and then bring yourself in for a landing. Pad 1, please. All right, let's get over to pad 1. And we'll straighten out a little bit, get our landing gear out, let him down. That's nice luck right there, where I stayed on the pad, and the guy happened to spawn on the pad I was already on. Arts. I love this speech in this game is, oh. And right away the levels kind of go for this weird, like, am I meant to be a tiny taxi? Space is strange according to Space Taxi. All right, up we go. Straighten out a little bit and get out of here. And then it loads. I think these loads, these emulator loads are sped up quite a bit. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to level out a bit first before we pull out the landing gear. Okay. Hey, taxi. Okay, pad 3 it is, sir. This is probably my favorite game involving a taxi. You know, Crazy Taxi is cool, but with Crazy Taxi, I like the modes on the home version that had longer timers, or like my least favorite part of Crazy Taxi was the part where it was, you know, an arcade driving game with a constant ticking timer. Which obviously that's like a core thing to the nature of that game, but like everything about the way the taxi handled was so crazy. All right, we're done with this one. You know, all the fast turns and drifting and weird, you know, sliding up against the buildings and everything that was in Crazy Taxi is just, it's so much. All right, pad 1 it is. Let's go. As you see, this level has a fuel pump. Oh, that was a rough landing there. I think if you do a rough landing with a passenger in the cab, it affects your money. Which I was always just playing to see levels and you know, was never really shooting for a high score when I played this game. So I was never overly careful about that sort of stuff. That's always been, you know, like and I think more recently I'm you know, there are some games that I'm a little different about, but I was just never a big high score person with games. I was always like, how long can I go? What level can I make it to? Can I finish the game? Whatever it is, you know. And sometimes those things are connected in arcade games, right? You know, you're getting an extra life based on score, so it's not like that stuff doesn't matter. But, you know, to use like Pac-Man for an example, like I wouldn't really sweat it too much about eating the ghosts. You know, I was like, let's get through these levels and see how far we can get. Can we get to the key? All right, we're running low on fuel here. Let's see if we can make... Oh, we're not going to make it. I got to get over to the fuel stand. I have made a grave error. We're dead. We're dead. Oh. I mean, it's the first level with a fuel pump on it for a reason, I guess. Yeah, and if I had just been a little bit better with that stuff, that was the guy that wanted to leave. I could have made it, but... Okay. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I could finish this beginner run, this set of levels, with some regularity, I guess. But the later ones, or if you do the randomizer and you're getting some of the later levels, you know, earlier on and stuff, I was just terrible at some of those levels. It's just always a lack of patience. It's not like this game is like conceptually difficult, right? Oh, I killed that guy. Yeah, if your taxi's in the way when the pedestrian spawns, it just murders him. And he just goes, hey! This level is like a good glimpse of kind of, I think, how some of the later levels go. Not that every level after this is growing pads, but, you know, there's motion, there's stuff that happens in the later levels that make them more complicated than just like, oh god, I must have hit so hard that it disengaged the landing gear. I think that's a thing that can happen. It's been a little bit. Dang, that's a real tragedy. That passenger, dead. His blood is on my hands. Oh, he's up there. All right, let's go up there. Absolutely. Thanks. Pad 7, please. All right, up and around. All right, pad 1 it is, sir. The customer is always right. We'll loop around here. Oh, ah. Let's go get him. All right. I mean, maybe someday I should play a trained version of this that has infinite gas and lives or something and just see what this mystery screen they talk about in the instructions even is. I think you could do a modern game, you know, like if you wanted to do a small game like this, I think there's so much you could do with, obviously, you know, having levels that are larger than one screen, you know, like that'd be a big one. And just the sorts of levels you could create in a game today. Like, as I'm playing this, I'm like, you know what? Like, these mechanics are very simple, but I think they still function. You know, maybe you add like one type of power, you know, just like, oh, it's a bubble shield that lets you get hit by an object in the air without dying, you know, like something like that, which will come into play. Oh, maybe this doesn't have any, yeah, no, which will come into play here, where now we have, now we've got these balls. All right, gotta dodge these balls, gotta get in quick and then get out. Should I get him or should I wait? I'm gonna wait. Oh, should I wait? Oh no. Let's get in and let's get this guy. Oh, see, this is the patience I'm talking about. We're doomed. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, no, it kills you. Okay, let's try and make this happen for real. Get in here! Whew. Like sitting here thinking about it, sitting here playing this and thinking about it, the more I'm just like, man, someone should make another one of the, like a more elaborate space taxi. I think with today's, I don't know what visual style you would go with. Or I don't know how you would. Okay. I think those teleport. Well, I guess there's only. I don't really have an option. I was gonna say, like, which teleport leaves where, but it doesn't. It doesn't really matter because there's only one per section anyway. So. All right, pad 2. You like a nice pad thai? I like a nice pad thai. That's, call me simple, but all right, pad 3, off we go. I don't know how, I wonder how this teleporter logic works. It seems like it's, you know, with some exceptions, it is kind of just warping me where I need to go. All right. Easy peasy. What's next? Puzzler. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, so like every time you land, a door closes. Is that what it is? And then that didn't do it. All right, that didn't do it. The only other one we have access to is this one. There we go. Okay, pad 2. Let's hit this one since it's the first time we've had access to it. Okay, I like that. Why don't we go down here? We'll hit this one. Oh no, okay. There. Oh. Oh. I got an extra life. Okay. That seems like it would be this one, right? Okay. I'm sure if you spent time doing the logic on how all of this works, it would, be easier. But... okay, we opened that one. What does this do? Nothing, but maybe... if we loop back around that way... oh, gosh. Good thing I got that extra life. Apparently gonna need it. Alright, that's... alright. Oh, thank you. I don't know why this one, you know, it's tricky, obviously. I'm always, shift over. We did it. We completed the beginner levels. How cool is that? Thanks. Look at this canyon thing. I'm not doing this. That's, oh my. We salute our space taxis. Our space cabbies. Awesome. Good. Good. Good to see this completely legit version of the game is handling high scores properly. Okay. That's well, that's the beginner levels. Why don't we look at the next set? Oops. Okay. Now we really don't want to do that. I'm just going to reset here. Because we don't want to run a 4-player game. Reset, soft reset. Load it back up. And take on the intermediate levels. Maybe we should just jump right into the randomizer, you know? Now let's start with intermediate and see how it ramps up. But yeah, there are definitely levels in this game I'm sure I've never seen. Especially whatever the mystery. I'm sure you have to like play the 24-hour one to. Oh God. Who would live here? Pressure cooker. I hope you want to get out of here. You want to go to the next level, man? Oh God. Oh. What? Nope. Yeah, let's go. As all the cool streamers are saying these days. Let's go. What's next? I don't remember too much about the intermediate level. I feel like I always just played the randomizer. I always just would load it up and then randomly get some levels. And, oh no. Oh God. Oh, well. I don't know if that star killed that man or not, but he paid me, so who cares? Gotta get over there. I feel like I should be getting paid more for levels like this. This guy being like, I'll give you $8 to get me out of here. See, in a post-Uber... no, not even gonna poison my potential space taxi tribute idea with a bunch of gig economy garbage. Magnets. Oh, man. Okay. I think the basic idea here is you just fall up instead of down. Which makes landing interesting. Oh. Oh. Ah! Okay, we'll go up and over this thing. Oh, okay. We're fine. Ooh, that was close. I was drifting off that platform. But I got it down just in time. Okay. Oh, easy. I mean, you could have walked. I feel like you could have jumped to pad 2. But thank you. I mean, but you know, also, thank you. All right, made it through unscathed. This is, you know, I'm jinxing it here, but this is some of the best Space Taxi gameplay I have ever played. This is esports level Space Taxi as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so now gravity is... Whoa, jeez. Okay, we'll stay on the ground. Use the gravity to slingshot us over there. Oh. Okay. Oh, get out of there. Oh, no. Very... Oh, no. Ah! Oh, come on now. It's really hard to have normal, not rough landings with the way this thing's pulling me. Oh. Whew. I was going to say, that seemed like that would be enough of this. Let's see if I can use the gravity to straighten me out a little bit here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh! Jeez. Oh! Let's try this again. Okay. Man, that was rough. What do you got next? What do you got next? Give it to me. I don't like the sound of this. Oh, yeah. That's... Yeah, so my, you know, as the name might imply, my thrust is dramatically increased. which is not too bad. You know, you just got to be a little judicious. Ah, oh, that was that almost went bad at the very end there. Okay. Oh, that did. Oh man. That's stupid. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good. It's fun seeing these levels again. Like, you know, again, when you play the randomizer, you're gonna get some of these levels kind of all over the place. But yeah, pretty awesome. The virtual disk drive light is blinking in a way that makes me think it's not going to actually load up the next level. It's very frustrating. We were having such a good run, too. Well, let's see the expert levels, and we can... Let's see. Let's fire up a different version of it that hopefully is less broken, and we'll play the expert levels. Shout out to Black. Oh, so this is like a new crack of an old game, I guess, huh? There's a lot of those out there. There's like decades later, someone's like, oh, I don't know, we recracked Crazy Taxi and put in a big trainer. 1996. Okay, that's not that new, I guess. Oh, 2000, okay. Let's move on. Unlimited lives. I mean, you know, sure. Unlimited fuel, why not? Use the Commodore key as a level skipper, no. Background collision off, no. Sprite collision off, no. Sound effects off at low fuel. That's an interesting one. Like, hey, do you not like it when it beeps? Oh, they replaced the font, I think, too, huh? Here's the list of the secret keys. Secret menu. These keys are not working. It's like push J to do this, but it's not. Well, maybe I need to hit it here? Yeah. Author information. He is attending Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. Also try Rescue Squad. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. I guess, I didn't know that this was in there. Let's try the night shift. That was, I guess, just how it could go those days, right? I mean, like you're in college, you're doing your thing, you're doing whatever it is people did in college in the 80s. And then you write one of the greatest Commodore 64 games of all time. Oh. 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 So when we fly in the range of these satellite dishes, it's glitching us. I'm looking over to see if that's like insanely loud or anything. Okay. Whoa. Oh. So we want to stay high. Oh boy. So this is like one of the nice things about pulling out the landing gear is that it can no longer, the interference can no longer drag you left or right. Which is very handy in this level. That's a professional tip from me to you. Oh gosh. Came in too hot. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. No, just gotta get above it and everything will be fine. My motto for life. Okay. The insidious taxi maze. I'm just going to go all the way over and go up because that's a straight shot. I bet the walls will move as soon as I land or something, and it won't be just a straight. Gotta move so I don't kill that guy when he spawns. Yep. See? I knew it. Okay. All right. Okay. Just, ooh, just a gentle touch. A gentle taxi touch. It's the name of my new website. Okay. We're cooking a little bit too fast. We need to slow it down. Okay, good, good. Okay, all right. Whew. Oh, taxi maze. Oh, no. Wait, what? Okay, I might have to rotate the controller in my hand a little bit because I pushed up and it went left. Okay, so now the controls are simply just reversed. So I wonder... Oh, no, what? Wait! Okay, so pushing down sends me up. Pushing up sends me right. Pushing left goes down. Oh my gosh. It's not like a simple flip of the controls, like left is right. It's like down is left and this is that, and like all of it's messed up. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. That's the... We're doomed here. Well, I guess I did turn on infinite lives. But I'm not gonna grind against this forever. No, we need to... No! Okay. No, 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 no. Oh. I don't like this. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, we got this. It's fine. Let's get out of here. Let's just go. I don't ever want to think about that. Oh, I feel like I kind of got it down a little bit by the midpoint there, but gosh. Why is this one called fast break? What's going to be the thing? Oh. What? Why can't I? Okay. Maybe I can, if I go fast, I break through these walls over here? Is that it? Nope. Maybe I need to go slowly through this, and if I go fast, it breaks? Boy, I don't really know. I mean, this is going to kill me if I hit it, right? It's not some magical switch. Well, you got me, Space Taxi. I don't know what to do. Well, that's crazy. That's space taxi. You know, the other modes will kind of let you, like I said, if you want to do all 24 levels, and I assume that's where there's a bonus 25th level. You can do that, or you can do it randomly. And I love this dang game. It's like, and like playing it again now, I can't help but think about, like, man, this, like, you could make another one of these right now, and I think it would fit right in. You know, again, I think you would make it larger levels. You know, maybe a set of power-ups or something in there to give it a little variety. But, like, you know, the variety could come from the levels. If you had like really strong level design, like that's a lot of it right there. So you could even, that's something that would be kind of cool with a level editor also, you know, like just draw this cool scene and then put some pads in it, and here you go. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of these older games, when we go back to them like this, they seem like very specific moments in time, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, Action Biker, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna win any awards today. It barely won any awards back then, I'm sure, but this still works. And this, like, if this was, you know, a smallish indie game on Steam or something with this kind of larger take on the concept, I bet it would work. I bet it would work. As well as anything else does. I'm not saying like it's going to be in the next Hades, you know, it's not going to be some, I don't think it's some massive smash breakthrough hit or anything, but like, I think that you could do a game like this pretty well. And that's the, you know, some of the tragedy about Mile High Taxi is that it's kind of, it's a flying taxi, which is not dissimilar to this, but it's really more of a crazy taxi kind of game. But by being a polygonal game, behind the back perspective, whatever, you know, like that type of environment, you'd lose a lot of visibility into the world around you. And they don't, you know, with camera controls, that could be a better game. But, you know, it's just not, you know, it's not a great flying taxi, crazy taxi clone. And it's not a great modern update of Space Taxi either, but it's not really aiming for that per se. But this still works for me. This is something I'd be curious, you know, if this is something that would work in a modern context. That's the, you know, I'm gonna go download Unity. We're gonna make I mean, it's just Lunar Lander physics types. That can't be, in the grand scheme of things, surely that couldn't be that hard to make. But I'm not smart. No, I'm not smart enough for any of that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for this edition of the Jeff Gerstmann Hall of Fame, and thank you to Space Taxi for being Space Taxi. And that, yeah, it still works, man. That game is still cool. The mechanics work. It's just, you know, it's just Lunar Lander, you know, it's physics and gravity and all that stuff. I think definitely works. You know, well, even just, you know, what, Subterranea for the Genesis, like some of those types of games going forward, you know. I always thought that stuff kind of worked. And this, I think someone can make another one of like a bigger one of these, and I bet it would be cool. I bet it would be cool. That's it. I'm not saying it would sell, but I bet it would be cool if done right. Huh. Well, we'll see you next time. Where we, you know, we'll uncover even more. I don't know what's next after this. I got a long list. I'll pick one. We'll induct another game. Congratulations, Space Taxi. And thanks again for joining me here.